you all for coming. It means a lot to me that you made this stuff your mitzvah. First, Hashem, for all the goodnesses bestowed upon me, and especially for the Nissan he's performing in Eretz Yisrael on a daily basis. He continues to protect the guys and the soldiers that we owe a huge debt of gratitude and who are doing God's work. He protects them from all harm and soon be reunited with their family and parties. A special shout out to Yishai Katz, the Yeshua Shimon, the Shemar Shimon, his father and brother are here with him. He died for his safety and himself at his mission, and that was Havarian. Thank you, God, and thank you, Spirit. It's so special that I've been able to grow up and have you both play such a large role in my life. I bet you both will.
I'd first like to thank SGP for putting up this beautiful, beautiful simcha. It's more than we could imagine. We truly appreciate it. And especially to make it turn my gratitude. It's a story that I'm sure at this point many of you know. And it's a story about a special Jew. His name was Rabbi Tzvi Hirsch Weinberg, who was I believe the executive director of the OU. A distinguished gentleman, Ben Torah, and a Jewish leader. It happens that he was in his early 30s, when he was starting his career. He had a question, what to do, which crossroads should he take on to find psychotherapy, should he come a road, and so on. And he had various other questions, and he decided, upon the advice of a very close friend, that he's going to consult the Rebbe. And so it was in 1971 that he called the Rebbe. The Rebbe's secretary answered, and he recognized the voice. Rabbi Weinberg recognized the voice of the secretary. And the secretary asked, who's calling? And he replied, a Yid from Maryland, a Jew from Maryland. He told the secretary that there were many questions, he'd like to discuss with the Rebbe, questions about direction of his life and so on. He spoke in English, and as he was talking, the Rebbe was repeating and paraphrasing his words into Yiddish. And Rabbi Weinberg says he was imagining that he was doing this for the sake of the Rebbe, which I don't understand. And then at a very amazing moment, he heard the Rebbe say, in answer to his question, he said, tell him that there's a Jew who lives in Maryland that he can speak to. That he pays Weinberg. His name's Weinberg. And the secretary said to him, did you hear what the Rebbe said? He couldn't believe his ears because that was him. And he repeated the words. And he was sure he didn't tell the Rebbe his name. And he said, again, this is Da Yid in Maryland, the Rebbe is Loredden, Zanon is Weinberg. There's a Jew in Maryland with whom we shall speak, and his name is Weinberg. And he replied, but my name is Weinberg. And then he heard the Rebbe say, sometimes in life you have to know that you should talk to yourself. That you have your own characters, your own strengths and energies, and you have questions, doubts. You should really rely on your own strengths to go forward. He described that episode as life-changing and with tremendous meaning. It's best to talk to yourself. Now, I'm telling you the story because I'm sure most 13-year-olds, when they hear this story, they think to themselves, well, that's nice for Rabbi Weinberg, but I'm 13. I just started my life. I'm just starting to have my mitzvah. What kind of pleasures, what kind of strengths do I have? What kind of talents do I have? And so the answer to that question is entitled. The pasuk says, the angel was appointing Saul should be the architect of Yehuda, of the Mishkan. And the next pasuk says, interestingly enough, and apropos for Chabad, we be full of any kind of chachma v'das, Chabad, any strength that needs to build the Mishkan. Now, it so happens that the Sanhedrin goes to the whole population. It has to do with a different topic, not about the Tzadol, but it proves that when the Tzadol was tasked with building the Mishkan, he was in actual fact 30 years old. He was bar mitzvah. So the lessons we learned here is that just like the Tzadol, young boys bar mitzvah have their own power, own potential. You know you have your own power, your own potential. You're creative, you're caring, you're sensitive, you're smart, diligent. And you should know that you need to build on the talents that you have, and of course, those around you. And through the help of your Rebbeim, especially want to make mention, I don't know if you're still here, Rabbi Schneier, who was amazing Rebbe to Yehuda last year. And he's coming tonight. And that's a lesson that we can learn from the wind-up story, that we have much, much bigger types than we can imagine. And this applies to everyone certainly, but also to every 13-year-old on the mitzvah.
die,